Y'all, Sweetie is out here getting exposed again by her friend and a road manager named May. And May is accusing Sweetie of out here sleeping with married men, witchcraft, and also doing some substances, some hardcore substances, okay? May says that Sweetie needs to pay up now or she's gonna drop receipts. So these are messages between Sweetie and May. Sweetie says, my messages to you are blue. May says, oh, now they back, what you doing? We should do a big bear trip with a good friends group, co-ed, OMG, it's so nice here. She also says, not even cold, it's 2 hours from LA. Sweetie response says, at the studio, girl, all my friends out of state. And then Sweetie also says, when B's run it up on Jaden, how much are they doing in a weekend? So May captioned this and says, Sancho, after you done paying and getting tattoos of the HOE you barely know, run me my money. She hates her career, so you came right on time like the trick you are. I just want what y'all owe me. May also posted this video of Sweetie twerking and it says, hey Sweetie, I see you playing internet games on Beyonce Internet Child. Let me know how you want to play this. I'm either going to receive my money from you or I can start addressing some of them rumors with TMZ. We spent almost a month in Africa. You know I wasn't gonna let you play me out some money when ... May continues and says, Coca-Cola, witchcraft, and liquor is one hell of a mix. Send me my bread home record. Then she adds Sweetie. She also posted these tweets that says they want Sanch to lower his wages with Sweetie on his roster. Please be serious. You thought you was getting a $180 per week pay raise, and then Sweetie asking for her third Birkin bag this week. It's Wednesday. And May captioned this and says, I'll tell a joke, but I ain't never told a lie. I sent you to Dubai because you never balled before and was depressed looking for a happy life. Took you to London, babes. Took you to Nigeria. Booked you on Australia tour. I helped this girl so much, only for her to play with my money. At the end, I'm just missing my money from London. Pay up, Coca-Cola head. For I start naming the names of the husbands you was playing with. And the last thing that May said was, I want to make one thing clear. I booked her for an appearance to visit the Chelsea Stadium and support the soccer team. As my last post shows, instead of paying me, she fell in love with the client and told him not to pay me. I was a road manager with her, getting her deals. I was solid to this girl. She got what she wanted and never paid me. Simple, I want my money. Now, it's funny that this is coming out just one day after Offset shut down the rumors that him and Sweetie were messing around, even though that interview with Keke Palmer was filmed in March, but it came out yesterday. But May is out here saying that she's gonna start naming the husband names that Sweetie was out here messing with.
Is that true to you and Sweetie?
No, man. It was a rumor, man.
Now, this is just a lot to take in because Sweetie just seems so unproblematic, but behind closed doors, it seems like Sweetie has a lot going on. But I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this, and moving on to the next topic. People out here frustrated that Cardi B isn't paying workers because you guys know that Cardi B is going on tour, the Little Miss Drama tour. And somebody found this where it says, I volunteer on short assignments in the community. Imagine my surprise to the newest listing, snuck Cardi B's concert tour needing help. So people started calling out Cardi B, saying that she doesn't want to pay employees or she doesn't want to pay workers and she just wants people to volunteer. But at the end of the day, Cardi B works for a company, or she hired a company that's going to take over the whole touring thing. She doesn't really have anything to do with that. The people that she paid to handle all of that, that's the people that's responsible for that, not Cardi B. Anyways, moving on, it seems like Cardi B is ready to get this divorce over with because she is willing to pay her soon-to-be ex-husband Offset spousal support. So you guys remember when this news came out, everybody was talking about it because they're like, why does Offset want spousal support when he's the one that cheated? And Cardi B also said that the divorce is taking so long because Offset wants her to pay his taxes and some other things, and he wants a house, and he basically wants Cardi B's money. So you guys remember Cardi B filed for divorce in September of 2024. She's pregnant with Stefan Diggs' baby now, and I guess she's just ready to get this over with. According to the blog pages, it's supposed to be a 70-30 split, I guess, with Cardi B getting 70 and Offset getting 30, which is crazy because he's the one that stepped out on their marriage. He's the one that cheated and embarrassed Cardi B. She kept taking him back, but he wants spousal support, her to pay his taxes. It's just crazy. But if it was up to me, he wouldn't be getting anything, but I'm sure Cardi B is just ready to get this over with. She's in a new relationship. She's gonna have Stefan Diggs' baby. She's just ready to get this over with so it can be one thing that's not on her plate. But like I said, if it was up to me, he wouldn't be getting anything. But I would like to know you guys' thoughts and opinions on this down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.
Tell me Offset then went on Keke Palmer's podcast and said he ready for the marriage to be over between him and Cardi. Sir, you the one who hasn't signed the papers, allegedly, according to Cardi B, okay? She said you're not trying to sign the papers. And it's just crazy to me because my honest opinion is I think the reason why Offset has not signed the papers is because he knows that once he signed them papers, his light is going to, not be as bright. Because after the Migos, right? Like, the Migos was huge. They was popping. It was everywhere. Everybody was like, oh my God, the Migos. The group broke up. What kept Offset in the limelight was Cardi B. Once he is no longer associated with Cardi B, and he's just Offset, we don't know what that's going to look like, the Migos is over, not with Cardi no more, how the music sales going to be. Things like that. And people think, oh, no, that's not it. But it makes sense, if you're connected to a star that's getting all this shine, you don't really want to sever that just yet, especially when you got an album roll out to promote, That's the whole reason why, I don't know, in my opinion, allegedly for entertainment purposes only. But I don't know. The way that man sat up there on the Kiki Palmer podcast and like laughed and smiled at the fact that he said he should have respected her more, that man is not sorry. That man is not.
Cardi finally accepted to pay Offset spousal support. And this man done asked for 70% of everything? Is he insane? She was going to give him 50-50 of everything she has, and he talking about he wants 70-30. This just tells me he don't want to get divorced. Talking about Cardi left him with the kids, went out, got pregnant for another man while they were still legally married. Sir, the reason your marriage is over is because you wouldn't stop cheating on her. Bro was a serial cheater, embarrassed her every chance he got, and now thinks he deserves 70% of what they made, of what she made. Excuse me. Cardi way better than me, because I wouldn't even agree to the 50-50 split. Hell no. You not getting a dime of my money. We will go to court forever, or as long as I live, before I give you a fucking penny. What do y'all think about this?
I just jumped on TikTok and I'm seeing Jaden Sancho's name all over TikTok. And obviously me being nosy me, I had to go and investigate. And I'm seeing people referring Jaden Sancho as the client. Well, that's what Saweetie's girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, referring to him as a client. Okay, so client. I'm thinking, Jaden Sancho, once regarded as one of the brightest prospects coming out of England. His stint at Dortmund, everyone knows about that. I seen this guy crack a 20-yard shot at the new camp against Barcelona. And I thought, shit, he's gonna be a star. Got his move to United. Unfortunately, shit didn't work out. I had an argument with Ten Hag or whatever. We all know the story. But for a woman to refer to you as a client, that is crazy, bro. And what makes it even worse, he went and got a tattoo of her on his neck. So I'm thinking, yo, now she's referring you, brother.